And we're back for one more recording tonight. If you can hear any talking in the background, it's because I'm watching SummerSlam at the same time, so if you hear it, it is what it is. I haven't got the sound too loud, so you probably won't be able to. But yeah, let's continue.
That much coin back here, I'd have robbed the place myself.
Ledgers are never going to balance.
Since I'm in this area, I think it's probably better go there first.
I slapped him. See, she's too important. Right.
For one.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd never let the kids play out in the street now.
Just a bit of beer and wine and mead.
We have to go back to the counting house.
Welcome to the Blushing Mermaid. We've got...
You're going on a date? Are you joking?
The city is a hair's breadth from violence, and we're shipping off at first light.
So? I'll be back by then.
Mate, you'd be late to your own funeral. Look, skip the date, and I'll take you out the next time we port, all right?
Her eyes shine with concern and love, that of more than a friend.
Love? Well, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah. I'm worried about you, mate. Ship wouldn't be the same without you.
Oh, come on. You know I'm a sucker for that soppy shit. Fine, no date. But let's say we grab another one here for the road. My treat.
Deal.
You know, might be room in the hammock tonight, too. No pissing or shitting. If you break it, you pay for it. Any fighting and Captain Grizzly will shank you. Got it? Good. Welcome to the Blushing Mermaid. If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else? If you must. Enjoy the blushing mermaid.
Okay, my camp supplies are looking a lot better now. Oh shit, leveled up. Oh, level 12. Have I just gone back upstairs?
Umberley's tits. That's the last time I hit the meat that hard.
Oh, Cap, my fearsome Cap.
I'm gonna escape it. I don't really want Riviera that properly checking it out.
That shines this place up real nice.
If you're here for the music, look elsewhere. It's like listening to a cat being flogged up here.
Dad, I'm not a cow you can sell on the market.
Please, honey. Creditors are clawing at our door. This marriage will save the business. Just meet the Nilsson's son. One meeting. For us. For your family.
Excuse me, madam, quick question. Would you marry a stranger so your family can make buckets of gold?
It's not just her life. It's her mother's, her sister's, mine for goodness sake. Do you want to see us on the streets?
I want to be happy. And I already am. With Sasha.
The peddler's daughter? I won't stay for this.
Then leave. I've made up my mind.
Fine. You ungrateful, miserable brat.
What a fucking dick he is.
Thank you. Here's to starting a new life. One of our own choosing.
The captain is gonna belt the heads off these lads if they keep singing. Stick around. It's gonna be quite the show.
Want to hear a hot one? The other day, I met some folks who banded together to fight back. Against what, you ask? Hags. How stupid can you get?
Captain Grizzly.
You know, Captain Grizzly? She glared at me once. Nearly pissed myself. It was amazing.
Gotta stay sharp in case the captain calls on me. She likes a bit of pearl diving, spot of keel hauling. The old argy-bargy, if you get me.
The blushing maid it come. Ain't no better grizzly than Captain. I mean, Captain than Grizzly. Oh, I'm cockeyed. Another!
you're some big fan of Duke Gortash, turn your ass around and walk. Preferably straight into the harbour waters.
Word of advice, don't open a tab here. I didn't pay for 16 months, and suddenly it's work off your debt or lose a limb. Not a bit of reason on them. I swear, all of this for a booze tab. Only a couple of hundred.
The bitch queen favors thee.
Hungover, too bright. Go away. Oh, there's drinks aplenty at the bar. Anything else? Well, those days are behind me. Even for one as fine looking as yourself. You're standing in it, smart ass. Or her innards, at least. She may not sit on water no more, but she'll always be my ship. Bloody hells. Why is everyone
Well, I was expecting a bit more, not gonna lie.
What's that?
And I'll have beat that dead.
You like the smell of blood?
The blushing mermaid, not my preferred drinking hole.
That's a murder target, that's why. It's not next person, but there's some fine, I think. I need to way to there.
Why is my beverage crunching?
Well, the city's been a shock to them after all that time.
Must be some other oozing, stinking lump floating downstream.
Oh yeah, I completely forgot about leveling up. And Shadowheart is still lagging behind. What the fuck?
What's that?
No use. It's blocked.
All the coin seems to be there, if a little blood-stained. You lot are enthusiastic about your lord's work.
Our Lady. We serve only the Absolute.
Oh, silly me. We Zentarim are so long past our own godly roots, I'm afraid I forget the half of them. But you, I know. When did you start worshipping gods? Did they give your wee rodent a worm friend, too?
Rodent?
Enough! You will show the Stone Lord proper respect, and you will return to the Guildhall and do as we have paid you to.
Of course. I only thought...
Wait. Flop all you wish, little fish. But Minsk has caught you.
On that note, good luck. The job will be done by the time you get to the Guildhall.
Chahira! Wait, sister. Minsk does not like this.
Do not kill him! Find another way! Please!
My faith will protect me. Your time has come.
Victory awaits. I will not know failure.
What path lies before me?
Not but another harvest on the hunt.
Can't give up. On the move.
Time to strike. Taking position.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
Well, that's annoying.
Into position.
Need to stay focused. Got to move.
Time to strike.
Against the darkness swarming his senses, a single light glows. Rage, flaring brighter every moment.
Killed her.
He won't stay down for long. Tell your Elith to protect him from the Elder Brain's influence. Quickly!
No. This one will not aid our cause. Get rid of him. Don't be foolish. He is too unpredictable. He will only be a hindrance to us. No, I will not be coerced into protecting him. You do not see what I do. His thoughts, his mind, pure chaos.
The mind flare pours poison in your ear, I think. Tell it I will tear the prism from your grasp and throw it into the deepest lava pit I can find. Long after our bones are dust and ash, the walls of its prison will still be burning. Now help my friend!
She bluffs. Surely she would not risk the fate of all for one simple life. Fine. Have it your way.
His mind unfolds beneath yours. A still lake pulls you down into its depths. Images flash by, battles fought, and friends fallen. His rage grows colder, burrows deeper, as a familiar face crystallizes before you.
Jaheira, you killed her!
You are being dramatic.
The instant's hesitation is enough. With a sensation of terrible rending, something vast and nameless falls away from his mind.
There. It is done.
Jaheira? I do not understand.
Good. That means you're back to your old ways. We have a lot to discuss. But first, you have someone to thank.
In the sudden silence, your minds merge once more. More memories, sensations, but passing too quickly for you to track. In the same breath, you share everything that happened to you. The Nautiloid, the Absolute, the chosen of the Dead Three.
You saved Minsk. While he danced like a Mind Flayer's meat puppet. Why?
Suggested.
You do well to heed her. Jaheira was very wise, even before she was very old. There is someone you must meet. He is... Where is he?
Has he pieced out?
A wood carving of a pair of wings, like an eagle's, but longer somehow. A mailed fist in the firecam armor style. A humble turnip, preserved by drying. A worn but still capable warhammer, sized for a halfling.
My friend, from our brief sharing of skulls, I know you have faced many strange beings, but none like this. Whatever happens, show no fear and stay your hand. Trust in Minsk. Minsk finds that the less thinking he does, the easier the trusting comes. Wait! You gaze into Minsk's soul and see his foul crimes. You smell the stench of evil upon him, pointy claws primed, ready to scratch out his eyes. I am sorry, my friend. I am at the mercy of your faultless justice. Now, if you must burrow through my blackened heart, I am ready. No? You are certain? Oh, such boundless compassion. You are all heart, and whiskers, and cute little nose. You are right, of course. There is still much evil for Boo and Minsk to stamp out. But we need not fight it alone. I have a new face to show you. But it is not a villainous one for the clawing, understand? This is Boo. And Boo, meet you? No, it is a hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Fear not, you will learn the difference in time. Those villains locked Boo away. lest his righteous gaze cause their tadpole to flee in terror. Now we are together again. All will be exactly as... Ooh, why do you use such language? Once more, my hamster proves himself my greater half, and makes the path clear when my mind is fuzzier than his tiny bottom. He says we will join with you, and cleanse Baldur's gate of evil. Together! Minsk is honored indeed, but you have not the space, hmm? Boo and I are most adept in the doing of things, but as you wish. To camp then! For his heroics here today, Boo has earned the most vigorous of back scratchings.
Oh man, all of that was just awesome. Amazing. Oh, and I've completed the High Harper. Sweet. That means I can get a Starion back in the team as well.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
I want to say the bank was somewhere around here. There, maybe? I really don't remember. Oh, also a Starion. So I can try and do that level 30 class thingamajig. Bolt.
Hello, my dear. I would, but you have so many friends already. In that case, I'd... What now?
No one back home will ever believe this. That took the edge off.
If I go by the biggest firework, would you throw it at a steel watcher? You don't have the pocket money for that. Maybe a little one. Maybe you have to pay me.
an army of cultists is on its way to cut our throats?
Exactly.
Would you rather be stabbed in the gut, or...
Does he say anything about the horrible present?
I'm having his chisel. Mine's bloody useless.
It's precisely in times of trouble that we need images of peace.
It just makes more sense. A bit out of my price range.
When it comes to magical protection, I'd really spare no expense.
Designated citizens will please stand still for evaluation.
Even down our wages even more.
Well, no. Wouldn't want that.
There's 30 in that pouch, 40 in that one, 18, no, 17. Wait, near it.
I don't suppose you really have much use for gold, do you, Astarion?
It's not required, but it is nice to have. It buys any number of ways to keep life interesting.
Go on then. Coyness isn't in your nature. What would you do with unlimited funds?
That's curious.
I hope you've come to make a lodgment. A city-sized one?
Wait. Okay, yeah, I was on about 10k, and obviously that takes me up to 20k, so...
I hope you've come to make a lodgment.
And not even a whisker light. God, you're a boring bastard.
Me too, I suppose. Because I'm not even tempted to scam you. Take this vault key. You'll find something by way of thanks inside. What the hell's...
I mean, I'll take it, but I don't need it. I thought that told me who the next person was to be attacked was.
Minsk has turned to the absolute. Maybe there's something to this cult.
These ledgers are never going to balance.
I could have swore at one point it told me who was next. Have I still got the list on me?
prayers weren't much bloody use.
Oh, he's been killed. Huh. Oh no. Figaro Pennygood. Find that one. Oh. Huh, I didn't mean save. I meant do this.
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime.
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Got a few souvenirs from the night.
Shelter. What we're thinking about. The Mermaid, faithful readers, has the tackiest architecture. Matched only a disappointment by
Are the gods truly this petty?
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue!
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Bard. Together, we shall transcend. You see, fate. I will savor your final breath, my lord.
Whoa, what the fuck was that?
Another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate.
What the fuck even just happened, man? What just happened? I don't know what just happened. Fuck it, I don't care. I have no idea what even just happened.
Transcript of a conversation with Archduke Gortash.
What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about the brilliant future of Baldur's Gate, city of steel and justice.
Racing? More like a very juicy read. Yeah, the book was a lot more new. There's only been a month.
Shelter.
Feel it?
Feel what exactly?
It's unusual, razors, but then you together, we shall transcend. A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave challenger. I will savor your final breath. Skill. Becoming. Another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate.
You stopped queuing because you felt funny.
I mean, yes, most. Why did you stop queuing?
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Who the fuck are they? Who the fuck even is that?
while he's with a client.
Moving.
I don't know. Magic, innit? I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that weird feeling of yours.
So you
Oh,
believe me then?
shit. I should probably change that back.
Stranger things have happened in
No way to
Baldur's
run a
Gate, is
business,
all I'm
I
saying.
say. Can't even browse while he's with
made
a
the right
client.
decision not to stay.
Taking position.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Oh, I forgot about him. Yeah.
On the way.
Time to push my luck again.
Can't you feel it? It's like a tingle in your spine.
We should find this candle hallow place and test the password.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
This is your end.
I should have known it would be you. Thank you. If it had been the dwarf alone, we might have stood a chance. But these doppelgangers, they swarmed us. We were paralyzed before we even had the chance to fight back. A rising star, you say? Then there's more of these nutters running around. I thought as much. Devella Fountainhead, Constable of the Flaming Fist. I've been investigating the recent spate of murders across the city. I was on my way to the upper city when I heard a commotion. I stepped in to see if I could help. It's not every day you have the chance to catch a killer in action. Not even in this profession.
These killings aren't random. In fact, they seem to be part of some sort of test. The killers paralyze their victims, take their hands as an offering for Baal, and make it look like the cult of the Absolute was behind it all. It grants them access to a tribunal. From what I could gather, it's some sort of rite of initiation for aspiring cultists to prove their worth. And it's taking place beneath Candle Hallow's tombstones. How did you... Perhaps it's best I don't ask. Do what you have to do. And I'll pick up where I left off. The upper city. When I'm done, I'll stop by the Basilisk Gate. If you've got anything to...
I didn't even click off it. What the fuck?
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Great job.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing? I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares. Very good, ma'am. Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
When you shop, pacemaker fashion.
What's inside?
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Great job.
You know, I heard it was a Baalist that tried to kill Master Figaro. Why would a Baalist want Master Figaro dead?
Didn't like the ruffs on the new Facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
Get a killer look when you shop pacemaker fashion.
So that's main quest stuff
That's
now.
the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Great job.
So yeah, found the victims, so blah blah blah, done that. I've got enter the tombstones now. So what's next around here? I might go speak to...
I heard it was a Baalist that tried to kill Master Figaro. Why would a Baalist want Master Figaro dead?
Where's this dude?
Didn't like the ruffs on the new Facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
Get a killer look when you shop pacemaker fashion.
That's the most tasteless slogan you've come up with yet. Great job.
You know, I heard it was a Baalist that tried to kill Master Figaro.
Okay, never mind.
Master Figaro dead?
I won't do any spoilers.
Didn't like the ruffs on the new Facemaker fashion line? Who can say?
to say it. You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? Yes, her name is Vanra. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
What's happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
A hag? Preposterous. No such creature would dare set foot in the city.
Don't scare me more than I already am. What would a hag want with my Vanra? She's just lost. That's all. Odds. I'm so afraid. And so tired. I've been looking night and day, everywhere I could. I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The flaming fists were my last resort. You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No. Unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. And of course, the front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaid, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful.
So when I was saying that I would have thought it'd be more to a Blushing Mermaid, but it is.
Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Still attacked. Let's see what Portier has to say. Plain into it.
These must be blowing inland today, bringing in the stench of the foundry. Belching smoke and metal screeches. Keep the city peaceful, my arse.
You want a copy of this rag? Gold. Make it quick. Me stupid dad makes me sell these shite rags. Pillock. If you want one, it's gold. So you're still standing here, why? Get him right here. The printing block has never been so hot.
Something
drab attire, lackluster skin. My darling, you need my gems. They'll brighten even a ghoul like yourself. Or, if you are the practical sort, I also stock enchanted stones. They're almost as magical as myself. A skeleton would be more accurate. You have good bones, darling. You just need decoration, and you're in the right place. Remember,
I am a gentleman who may venture where he pleases.
This place never changes.
If you're here to complain that the booze tastes like piss, I know. Anything else? Guards above. Not again. You pull a knife on me like the last one and you're getting a boot, you hear? That woman, Laura, whatever her bloody name is. She was screaming her head off about some kid. Tore the place apart. Ooh, bloody disturbing. Captain Grizzly had to clock her in the end. Threw her out on her arse. Good riddance.
do this, Brew. Do that.
Unless the maid is on fire, shove.
Can't a captain be bloody hungover in peace? Oh. Why, hello there. Captain Grizzly at your service. What can I do for a long drink of water like yourself? Oh, not this claptrap again. Listen, Laura was here, all right? Knocking back pints like there's no tomorrow. But she was alone. I saw head nor ass of this so-called kid, and when we tried to kick her out, she pulled a knife on my front man. Bet she didn't tell you that bit, huh? Not a notion. But not a soul has seen this so-called Vanra of hers, myself included. Look, I know Laura from my pirating days. She ran with Bart Blackdagger's crew. Heard they tossed her overboard when she gutted the bosun over a game of cards. Now, I'd no beef with her before this. All are welcome in the maid. But threatening my staff, claiming we took her kid, she's bonkers. Dangerous. Next time she pulls a knife on me and mine, someone might die. Something has to be done. There's one way and one way only to shut someone up. She's dangerous. And I couldn't call myself a captain if I stood by and did nothing. I hate that it's come to this, but I'll pay a hoard of gold to whoever scuppers her. Permanently. No less insane than lying about having a kid. If you don't do it, I'll find someone else. You can make it painless. Not everyone will. Oh, you're no fun. I wanted you to stain your soul with the blood of an innocent mother.
Oh, well, guess I'll just decorate the room with your insides. They'll match my new carpet beautifully. Hello, Petal. Miss me? Did you think you were the first? That I didn't plan for it, Petal? Marina ran off with the child I was promised. Because of you. So I had to find myself a new one. And little Vanra was so very tasty. I'm already showing. Doesn't it suit me so well? Vanra sits in my belly, growing fat with power. In time, I'll vomit her up and have myself a fresh young hag to train. Unfortunately, that leaves me in a pickle. For while I'd love to rip your guts out, I shouldn't. Exertion is bad for the baby, you know. So, walk away. Walk away and let me a fine hag make.
The annoying thing about this is I don't think I've short rested or anything like that.
Or what? You'll kill me, touch me, and the girl dies. And I'll simply return, stronger than ever. A woman in my condition should be relaxing in the bath, not dealing with this nonsense. I'll leave you to my crew, matey. And should you somehow survive, stay away, or Vanna will suffer.
Well, so much for peace.
I've missed this.
I won't give in.
What the fuck?
Shall we dance?
Got to concentrate. Moving.
Breathe.
Nothing will stand in my way. Hesitation.
Can't afford to let up.
Taste my fury.
Ethel again. I was hoping she'd found some remote bog to rot in.
Must be a bit of a squeeze.
They didn't bring much to them, of course. Not so much as a rattle for the bait.
I can spare some things. That boy's all grown up
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp.
Well, the city's been a shock to them after all that time in the road.
Must have been a hard walk from Altamont.
Jahira, Boo is trying his best to explain, but I still do not understand your anger.
Do not hide behind your hamster, Ranger. You do not understand because you do not listen. We were the first to discover the cult. And if you had only waited, we might have marshaled our numbers and...
Good does not wait for evil to button up its breeches. When it offers buttocks for the smacking, Minsk and Boo greet cheek with hand. It is well that Boo's innocent ears still ring from all this shouting.
This mess falls on our heads, Minsk. The city under siege, its people poisoned by the cult. It all might have been avoided if you had just put your feelings aside and listened. You mean the doppelgangers? It is no comfort to me that my face made this fool all the easier to lead. The point remains. You meant well, Minsk. But you exposed the city to harm. You helped the cult spread. And worse, perhaps than any of this, you forced me to leave you behind.
But this is where Minsk falls short of the understanding, Jahira. What else is a berserker for, if not to charge into danger ahead of his Waklaren?
Waklaren? Minsk, I am not your witch. You are not my bodyguard. This is not some high lodge of your homeland.
Boo agrees you are a queer kind of witch. But this city is a queer place. And Minsk, you may have noticed, is sometimes strange himself. The titles matter not. Only this. When Minsk does as Minsk does, and charges in to make a mess, Jahira does as Jahira does, and finds a way to save us all anyway.
Oh, I fight alongside fools.
You hear that, Boo? We fight alongside a Waklaren again.
I am your friend, Ranger. I am not your witch. There will be no ointments or healing balms.
Not even for Boo?
Oh man, I love Minsk. Well, I only came here to rest up anyway. I won't continue the hag stuff, so let's do it.
Slavery! Well, the city's been a shock to them after all that time in the room.
Must have been a hard walk from
That's curious.
Watch your back.
All right.
Actually, I got the
What
key
now?
answer. Yeah. Let's do this.
No doubt about it. This is where the hag must be.
Safe.
The baby
Treasure,
was so happy
treasure.
with Auntie.
Everywhere.
Thank you for making me.
Were you a trap? This place
Some
is unexpected.
This is Auntie's special place. You can't be in her special place.
Come on, mateys! Let's slit this landlubber from head to heel!
Shall we cut and run? A better position. Count of 10!
I'll shank the bastards, Auntie!
So I'm gonna try to do this without using like the high level spells, I think. I mean, I could just completely save him.
On the move.
Nothing important is ever easy. Never a dull moment. Another step forward.
Can you feel death's cold grip? Don't linger.
Oh, you fucker.
Ready.
Time to strike. My path be true.
Ooh, a key.
Be cautious.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone. Keep your distance, darling.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Something over there.
Oh, the big tough hero finally showed up. I told you, Peckle, you can't hurt me without killing little Vanra. I have you beat, so do the heroic thing. Die!
Careful! If the hag dies, the child does too.
So I need to do it as the non-lethal attacks then, I think.
Breathe deep and move.
Bloody clever clogs!
Let's have some courage.
Can't give up. Heading there.
But the thing is, so I want it to be non-lethal.
I am fury. I am death.
That fucking bitch making me miss, I tell you what.
skull will make it back home.
I don't want this killing her, so it's fine.
Try me.
Ethel lies unconscious, her stomach bulging from the child she ate.
Best be on my way.
Time to kill.
What's the plan? Have to keep going. I will ascend.
Make way.
Oh, you fucking bitch.
Hope your soul is in good hands.
Bloody clever clogs!
Hungry for the slaughter. With finesse.
Need to stay focused. Have to keep going.
My path be true.
My annoying thing is I bet she's getting revived now.
Me petal.
Maybe I should. This is good.
Go for the throat.
swift and lethal.
Let's turn someone inside out.
My faith will protect me.
I will ascend. What's he got to say for himself?
Lots of talk about
Another one who can't take a bit of hard work.
first one to give up before he got lazy.
We could... Would you like that? Mummy! Mummy! It's all right, Vanra. We'll stay right here. You brought her back. You brought back my sweet, sweet girl. It was everything. I'll never forget it. Here. A token from the pirate life I left behind. Thank you for being braver than half this city put together.
It's a critic these days. You don't have to look at it, you know.
Ooh, which one do I have?
Everything is going to be all right. I promise. Mummy. That's right. Mummy is here.
It's precisely in times of trouble that we need images of peace.
You hungry, sweet girl? How about we bake something? You love baking. Remember?
It's open to interpretation.
We could go for a walk. Would you like that? Mummy! Mummy! It's all right, Vanra. We'll stay right here.
See, I don't need any of them for builds, so it's like, I don't know.
Everything is going to be all right. I promise. Mummy! That's right. Mummy is here.
Oh wait, do I get both? So I can't select. Oh cool, I do get both, won't it?
How about we bake something? You love baking. Remember?
That we need images of peace.
We could go for a walk. Would you like that? Mummy! Mummy! It's all right, Vanra. We'll stay right here.
Is that supposed to be a bar?
Breaks of other gazetteers.
I kind of feel like I should talk to the kid.
Mummy! That's right. Mummy is here.
Mummy.
And I don't like the colours.
Everyone's a critic these days.
I'll be keeping a close eye on Vanra from now on. Don't you worry. You hungry, sweet girl? How about we bake something?
It ain't right. They're pushing folk.
It's much safer this side of the city walls.
If you keep talking the way you're talking, the fists will start breaking heads.
Good. I might get some sleep if I took them.
Oh, the kiddo is kicking. She's dead, isn't she? Ethel is dead. I felt it, I think. It was like a piece of glass had been lodged in my chest and was finally pulled free. And the girl? You saved her, right? Thank the gods! You hear that, Connor? Ethel is dead. Oh, you didn't change back? You're still a zombie. I thought with Ethel gone... Never mind. I'll find another way to turn you back. Somehow.
I won't go for that one. It seems the only right, but yeah. Go for it, screw it.
I know. Damn it. I know. Connor. I love you. I've loved you since we were kids. And you picked me bluebells and asked me to the summer fair. But you're gone. And this
thing isn't you. Not anymore.
Not everyone can be saved. I learned that lesson from Ethel. I just needed you to remind me. Here. Thank you for killing Ethel. But I'd like you to go now. I'll be fine. I know I'm stronger than this. I just need some time.
Oh, you hear that, baby? We're finally safe. All of us.
Cled wants to help people like Cled. To help them not feel scared.
We're finally free from Ethel. Thanks to you. I can't wait to start living again.
You'll be born.
What can I do for you, my friend?
Hey, soldier.
I think you might have made a terrible mistake. Huh? Chasing rumor halfway around the city and back. Crossing the guild. Wading through filth. Defying the one creature upon whom your very life depends. All for a madman and his rodent. The Absolute threatens thousands, the entire coast. And still you risked much to help one man. I should berate you. But I can only say thank you. Your reasons were your own. But whether you meant for it or not, your fight is our fight, huh? Both of us. To the very end. Ah, those misty eyes are just age. Yes, I feel myself growing older as we stand here. So, lead the way. We're yours to command. What is it, cub? Huh. Not so much a term of age or affection as simple old habit. You object? The cub and the crow. Sounds like a cautionary tale, as it probably should. What is it, cub?
Fine lodgings you have found, my friend. Who is already in negotiations with the guardian spirits of this place. In Baldur's Gate, they are likely to be rat-formed and eager to charge rent. But Boo shall secure safe slumber for all. Now, what do you need of Minsk? So dark an alliance sealed with Sentish contracts, cultish vows, and a dragon's shining horde. You think Minsk could forget? You are correct. I have no idea what any of that was about. But we shall simply...
Boo! Why
Why do you gnaw at my soft parts? I am trying to... Once again, in smaller words? I see. This truth you seek. Boo believes that Minsk is knowing more than Minsk knows. But it is a difficult thing. There are memories of this time that Minsk does not remember. And Boo suggests that, just as he helps with tricksome itches in awkward places, you must reach what Minsk cannot. The parasite. You can use it to tickle free whatever truth you seek.
At first, there is nothing. His mind is empty as a still expanse of open country. But then... Your face, the Stone Lord's face, mirrored in bloodied steel. In the heat of burning buildings, you hold your blade high above pale, frightened faces.
No, that is not right. I slew only monsters. The voice said that they were monsters.
A whisper. The Absolute's voice, twisting the petty guild thieves before you into snarling, savage beasts, feeding on the weak of your city.
The guild. The Stone Lord hunted them, peeled away their rotten ranks one by one to lay bare their corrupt heart. 9 fingers keen. That is what the Absolute bought Black Zentis Steel to do. To kill the Guildmaster. What does it matter? Cultish thinking has occupied Minsk's mind for long enough. Now is time for doing. And this talk of evil overthrowing evil, pah! Like a many-headed hydra biting at its own throat. Bring forth the hydra, says Boo. More faces for the punching. First we pop the Zentarim blood. Then we show 9 fingers, the 5 fingers of Minsk. Yes? Minsk has forgotten nothing. Once we are done with the undoing of his deeds, then we will speak of this Stone Lord. A little rest to brush the road from Boo's fur, and then back to our adventuring. Of course, my friend. Or are we not friends? Then you have a sword at your side and a hamster at hand, whenever you need them. Unless I die, or you die, or you do anything at all to upset Boo. Now, does Boo see a question in your eye, or just a parasite poking through? Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough? There is nothing jestful in the bond between a ranger and his companion. Before Boo, I was a typical berserker of Rashomon. Duty-bound and full of my own seriousness. The problem with one so gazing of their navel, however, they are easily ambushed. Brigands split my skull like a sodden wineskin. It was as I recovered that Boo first appeared. He told me that I had felt the great poking finger of justice, marking Minsk as its champion and Boo as my guide. As for the headache, well, justice cannot always afford to be gentle. Do not be ridiculous. If any of us is chosen by the gods, it is obviously Boo. Now, shall we away? My boots crave the crunch of unvirtuous nethers. There is more than a little to know, I think. I am huge. Oh, my friend. There is much more to know of Minsk's homeland than he could ever put into words. Boo might fare better, but his home is far stranger again. Well, in many ways, it is the very opposite of this city. The far side of Faerun, with empty plains, white forests, and peaks that pierce the very belly of the sky. But it is like the city too. Here, it is loud with the daily wailing of people. In Rashomon, it is also loud, if you know where to listen. The Telthors, guardian spirits of every root, rock, and tree. Here in the Sleeping Lands they are silent, but in the far north, they know how to speak still. The first time, my Dajema, a warrior's quest of proving. Minsk quickly proved that quests do not always go as the stories say. After wandering a ways and some savings of the Sword Coast, Minsk returned to Rashomon to find a welcome fit for hamsters and heroes. The Iron Lord himself came to bear witness to Boo. Minsk of Rashomon, said he, your Dajema is done. Minsk politely disagreed. Dinah here was dead, and so his Dajema could never be done. Then swear your service to me, Minsk of Rashomon, said he. Serve your land as your lord's chosen champion. Minsk politely disagreed. It was a little awkward, but he had already sworn his service to Boo. Minsk of Rashomon, said he. You insult your Iron Lord. We will settle this matter in the circle of combat. It was only polite for Minsk to agree. After they carried the Iron Lord away, the Council of Witches gave Minsk a pack of provisions and said it would be best if he continued his adventures for a time. Yes, Boo, that was before we were stone. Perhaps we are due a little homecoming when all of this is done, no? Such a skeptic, my friend. Minsk cannot prove the point to you, for the Telthors of this land lie sleeping. And for this, we had best be glad. In Rashomon, a Telthor is wind and snow and soil. In Baldur's Gate, it would be stink and stain and a far less pleasant type of soil. If my meaning is not clear, just check under your boot. As you wish. Boo, do you have much to say on the matter of something else?
Hey, how's it going?
Oh? The mind of Minsk is a simple place. Of what strangeness do you speak?
The memories resurface. A lifetime of battles blurring into one. A single constant is Minsk, launching into the fray no matter the foe, be they god, monster, or man. It seems just the barest glimpse of what the man before you has seen and done, but enough to know that he has no right to still be alive.
Ah, wait! That look in your eye. I know exactly what visions of Minsk you have seen to cause you such wonder. My pants. Thrice laced in the Rashomar style, so that a berserker might split skulls without fear of splitting breeches too. They are fiendishly complex, but fear not for Minsk. With training, he has learned to master the many little knots. Well, as have you, no? Do not forget that when you gaze into Minsk, Minsk also gazes into you. We both fight evil, wherever it is found. The who and where are less important than the hamsters you meet along the way. On this matter of sharing memories, I see no reason for us to worry at one another's worms. If there is more we wish to know, we can simply ask, no? Exactly so. If I must peer into the mind of my enemy, I use an axe. For friends, there is ale. No, my friend. If you fear you have a question that Minsk cannot answer, then you can simply ask Boo. You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring, it was Boo. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. We have. Is it not wonderful? To irk your friend so that she wishes to fill you with some crossbow quarrels, but knowing she never will for fear of hitting your hamster. There is no need for sweet words between companions such as we. Too often those are the weapons of flatterers and frauds. But she who will beat you about the head with the cold and pointy truth, that is a true Wicklaren. A hero is only as good as the friends they have at their back. This is why Boo favors this spot just above my buttocks. You come to speak of the last time Minsk stood watch? The snoring... Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Ah, you come in search of stories. It is not yet time to tuck Boo in for the night, but very well. After our adventurings with the Ballspawn, Boo had had his fill of godly flesh. So, we returned to Baldur's Gate for a time. After all, in every city there is a sweaty underbelly, crying out for a virtuous scrubbing. None better to wield a brush than Minsk and Boo. Perhaps we rubbed some villain's rump a little too raw. This Minsk does not know. One moment we stood in the city's slums. The next, ambush! Then Minsk and Boo woke on the wide, with stone dust in sensitive places. Aha! Perhaps this is the reason, Boo. It is not because of the legendary thickness of my skull. The mind of Minsk was occupied with important matters. I was browsing a slum vendor's stall, looking for Boo's favorite nuts. And then, I was stolen. For Minsk, those years passed as quick as a hiccup. It was long ago, then... It is now. I do not like these metal men on the streets, or the villains who hide behind them. But the new world is not so different to the old one. The city still clings to the hill. The sea still stretches on forever. And the stench of evil still makes Boo wish for a tiny peg on his nose. As long as that stench remains, no matter how old or young the world is, Minsk and Boo will not rest. Countless tales are told of Boo and Minsk. Many of them are so outlandish that even I do not know if they are true. Did Minsk bravely fend off the seductive vials of a succubus in the cloisters of Candlekeep? Maybe. Did he take a bath in the river Styx and temporarily forget himself? I do not remember. Did he travel with a spawn of the god of murder, who warred against his evil brethren and battled triumphantly at the throne of Baal itself? Of course! It was a splendid adventure. Oh, a curious question. Are a child and his father always alike? Take Minsk. He does not have a clear memory of the face of his father, but he does remember tugging on the thick, red whiskers that sprang from his chin. A beard for the ages. Boo could have nested there happily through even the harshest of Rashomon winters. Now, look closely at Minsk, and what do you see? Correct! There are more whiskers on Boo's tiny face than on the mighty chin of Minsk. If Minsk did not inherit the flaming red hair of his mother, or the bushy red beard of his father, why would the spawn of Baal inherit his wickedness? I have many more thoughts about beards to share. I did not know you cared to hear them. Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. The road to justice is paved with kicked buttocks. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. You hear that, Boo? Your keen skills of observation have not gone unnoticed. Our friend wishes to consult your wisdom. So small is Boo that he is often mistaken for a pinecone, and many secrets are spoken in his hearing. He will tell what he knows, but Minsk, of course, will translate. Ah, the Great Blade of Frontiers. A fine name. Minsk has no idea what it means, but it suits young Will's air of mystery well. It is good to know the city did not go unprotected while I wore pigeon droppings on the wide. Jahira did her part, of course, but she prefers to scowl from the shadows. The city needs a name, a face, preferably a furry companion, too. Mizora. This is some manner of exotic bird? What? Will, the Blade of Frontiers of whom I heard, is no man to deal with devils. Boo speaks sense, as ever. There is goodness in Will. We have seen it. If there be a devil on his shoulder, then Minsk and Boo will sit astride the other. He will not be long in coming back to himself, I think. Indeed, a berserker after my own heart. Though hers is made of hellish heat, and metal, and some manner of coin-operated device. That it does, and all of the questions that Minsk has to ask are of the pointed and painful kind. But, for all his betrayings of Karlak, Gortash never for a moment bested her. Karlak remains Karlak. Even if all her parts were traded for tin and scrap, Minsk thinks this would still be so. And soon, Karlak will still be Karlak. But Karlak will also be cured. Ha! She knows. A warrior always knows. After all, do you not see the wicked gleam of wisdom in Minsk and Boo's own eyes? Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Boo is ready with the musings. Who is Halsen? Oh, the tiny, puny elf with leaves in his hair and dirt under his fingernails. His name is Haletosin. How very unfortunate. Ah! Minsk saw the druid chasing himself in circles and sniffing his own butt last night. He has spent too long as a wolf and not enough as a man. No, Boo! The druid did not beat Minsk at the arm wrestling. It was not a fair match, and he turned into an owlbear midway through, and there was grease on the tree stump. Make sure you are refreshed before we set out again, friend. Minsk is an open book, with many pretty pictures. Boo is ready with the musing. You will grow. Minsk is an open book, with Well, Boo, explain yourself. Clear enough? Boo has a way with words that we lack. All that space in the cheeks, I am thinking.
What word, my love?
Come for a chat?
Oh, by the way, I love Minsk and Boo. They're fucking amazing.
Let's talk. Yes, and at a great cost. I'm not about to make such a sacrifice. Not now. Thank you.
Did you want something? If not, I'm perfectly happy to just gaze upon you a while.
I also didn't expect all that stuff with Minsk to take, what, half hour or something like that? That was a lot of story in there.
No time to rest?
And anyway, I think that's it for this one. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.